Hey guys, welcome to your love reading, Spiritual Infusion 1111. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What messages do you have for the collective with love and romance? What's the energy? What do they need to know? First card out is Divine Assignment. These cards are jumping. It's interesting because there's a lot of like heavy, not heavy energy, but for those of you guys that are readers, you're going to know that certain decks will have more energy where the cards jump or where it just is more vocal, I guess. By the way, you definitely have somebody watching you. Okay, so, and this may be confusing a bit. So it's funny, you have the 71, which is an 8, and you have 9-6, which is a 6. Okay, first of all, there's somebody here that's watching from a distance. And whoever this person is, they definitely have been observing you from afar. This is somebody that's coming in as a secret admirer. It could be up to 3 different individuals that are interested in being with you. And the song is Kick Your Game. Now, this is somebody that I feel like the more that they watch you, the more that they love you, or the more that they love your energy, your essence. And they feel like this is a part of their divine purpose, somehow coming into connection with you. Now, what I want to say here is when you have that 9 and you have that 6, the reason this person hasn't necessarily approached you is because they're trying to make a determination. Do I want to be by myself, the 9, right? Or do I want a family? Do I want a relationship? What do I want? So at this moment, this person keeps teeter-tottering, or they keep going back and forth with whether or not you are a part of their purpose or if you're not, but they definitely feel like there's something between the two of you where you would help them elevate or they would help you elevate. I feel like there's also a partnership here coming in. The song is called Purpose, but it's some type of divine partnership. But I keep getting that whoever this person is, they keep going back and forth here with this 9 and this 6 energy, trying to make a decision. Is this somebody that needs to be alone or is this somebody that needs to be in a partnership? But they're definitely in an obsessive type of energy. And I feel like whoever this person is, this wanted to come up in reverse. This could be somebody that you're in a situationship with or a relationship. You're trying to determine or you're trying to understand, where does this all fit in? Because right now, again, with the 9 energy, you may feel like you're very alone because this individual has not come forward and they've not given to you in the manner that you've given to them. And even given to them in the sense of if they are watching you, therefore they are still in your energy, but they've not given where they've not expressed how they feel or they've not come forward. They've not acknowledged something. So I feel like for you, you're in this energy where you're tired of the breadcrumbs, you're tired of the bare minimum, and you're tired of being strung along. And it's coming in as this energy of almost doesn't count. So if you want to do something, if you want to take that step, if you want to take that leap forward, then you better jump, because if not, there's other people that are watching. So this can be in regards to your person. This could be in regards to a secret admirer, right? It feels like more than one person right now. And I feel like in the past, you could have been stuck in a relationship where the person was relatively confused with what you wanted or what you needed. I also feel like too, part of the issue with this individual is there was a lot of time alone, or there was a lot of things that were left unsaid. A lot of things that were left unsaid. Where now this person is going through this awakening. You've awakened somebody in some type of very conscious energy where you've helped somebody align their mind, body, and soul here, where there is a level of spiritual awareness, where this is somebody who has really opened up their third eye and is going through a significant transmutation. So this transmutation can be occurring due to this person watching you, because there is some type of divine mission for whoever this energy is. but I get one energy that's fixated. I get a lot of energies that's very fixated on you, but there's somebody here that's been breadcrumbing you and that's been stuck by a level of fear. And then you also have somebody here where it's like from the very first moment that they saw you, it's like they can't take their eyes off of you. This is somebody that wants to reach out. They want to communicate. They have this initial spark. They have this instant attraction where they recognize that the two of you have this purpose. And this could be why this person keeps watching, because they're studying you. I keep getting that somebody is studying you. But what you don't realize is, for some of you, you may not realize who these people are because they're watching you from afar. But I also feel like this week there could be something relatively significant where you have this awakening, where either you meet somebody or this person, whoever was breadcrumbing you, whoever was taking and not giving, they come forward and you guys lock eyes, and there is this initial spark and this initial interaction just based on this verbal telecommunication, right? And it's coming in as a 3. So this is almost a very childlike connection where it's just instant. And I feel like, again, the one thing that's coming in here very significantly is you have this spiritual calling because there's this instant recognition here with who you are to them, where this person is realizing, you know, in the beginning, your spirituality could have confused this person. How you thought about things could have confused this person. How you fit into the grand scheme of things could have relatively confused this individual. And that's why they needed to take time to understand you. That's why they needed to take time to watch you. And now they're going through this significant awakening. That awakening is huge because it's about this soul purpose, but it's about aligning their mind, their body, and their soul. Or else they're going to be out of whack. What's coming in here, love on hold, there's somebody here that no longer wants to hold back. They're like, why am I holding back from them? Why am I restricting myself, right? That's the 13. 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. Instead of taking action and communicating, I'm doing the opposite, and I'm sitting here and I'm restricting my communication because I'm trying to uncover the facts. That's why somebody's like, can we just wait a second? And whatever they've determined here, it's almost like this person has gone through this big ball of baloney. I wanted to say something else. BS, right? But for whatever the reasoning is, it's like they were holding on to past regrets, or they had certain issues from their childhood or from their past that they needed to get over, right? The cassette. Who the hell listens to a cassette right now? Not many people, because remember, when that tape would get out, it'd get all jacked up. So there's something here where it's almost like this person was creating more issues for themselves by bringing up their past. Now there's somebody here that can't let you go, though. So the fact that this energy is coming in reverse, that means whatever the restrictions were with that number 4, 1 plus 3 is 4, whatever restrictions there were with this person coming forward and communicating, with this person coming forward and taking action, that's completely dissipating. That's completely changing. So now you have somebody that wants to come forward. They want to give you this confession. All my life, I've been searching for someone like you. Okay, that's the song, All My Life, right? By the way, this is my new deck, The Sacred Reflections, Volume 1. All of this is available for pre-sale on my website. We should be shipping 10/10. Woo! With that being said, that is the deck, and you guys can grab it. There will be a link in the description. You felt me in silence. You waded through my fears, held a space for love I buried too deep, but I see now and clear and undeniable. It's always been you, and I'm finally ready to be yours. So there is this confession. There is this truth coming forward by somebody. Again, it's falling right underneath watching but distant. And it's this 9. It's like they're so stuck watching you. but they also know that you're the end game and that they have to let something go in order to have you. This is coming in as somebody that wants to confess to you, I want you to be mine, okay? This is somebody that's realizing that there's a certain energetic cord that pulls the two of you together in a manner where it may not make logical sense, but eventually the two of you can rationalize things with one another. Somebody may be very logical here, where you could be very spiritual, or vice versa, but it's coming in as a divine connection. It's coming in as you and this person having significant ties to one another because it's a sacred bond. So if there was somebody here that wasn't giving you an offer, you have somebody that is either coming in, or this person going through the awakening is triggering this twin flame connection where you are divinely bound to one another. It's even coming in as like DNA. I always say we're all made up of ones and zeros, or zeros and ones. But aside from it, it's spiritual. It's something very spiritual, but when the two of you come together, you guys are like Captain Planet. You merge powers and all of a sudden you're saving the world, or you're doing certain things that typically other people wouldn't be able to accomplish here. And it's because you have this spiritual tie. It's because this person feels this gravitational pull towards you in a manner that they can't really explain. What you need to know too is that this person has been fantasizing about you, okay? They're almost confused. Does the collective want me? Are they gonna be open to me? Am I the donkey, or am I the goat, right? Am I the greatest of all time, or am I the Jack, you know what, right? Which one is it? Do they want to come out? Do they want to have a good time? Do we align? Is this all in my head? Is this imaginary, right? Is this something where we can be very balanced? Like, what is this? Because this person is really trying to understand, are you real? Or is this in their head? Are they able to communicate with you telepathically? Are they able, why do they keep seeing you in your dreams? Why are you astro traveling, right? And it's something about you where this person wants to be very hopeful that you are who you say you are. And they've been watching you to the point where I feel like they're over here scratching their head going, what the hell? How do they do that? How do they know that? Why do they know that? Well, where exactly? Something here ain't like the others, right? It's like there's something about you in particular that this individual cannot put their finger on. And I feel like with this person, that's part of the problem in this connection, is trying to understand what you wanted or what your intentions were. Because it seems like intentions need to be set here. Because they already have this spiritual pull towards you, but now they're also trying to figure out how you fit into their life to balance, right? You have this 8, that's somebody that is on the bottom and now they're going to the top. And then you also have that 7 here, which is, they know that with you, you either could make them or you could break them. So they're trying to come across here with a very logical understanding. They don't want to be too 5D here, where they're only thinking that you want one thing, or that they have this perception of you in their head and then come to find out reality doesn't match their perception, which happens to everybody. But the thing here is, part of them is realizing that you do balance out their situation. You create a lot of balance and happiness with inside of the connection. And they feel like they feel like you guys could be really goofy together, or something about you. You may be somebody that's really funny. I just feel like whoever this individual is, whatever you're going through, they know that you deserved a lot more than what was given. And they also know that it was relatively confusing with the way that somebody just perceived you as only being a fantasy, when in reality, you've always had this very beautiful divine connection. So you have somebody here that's saying, listen, okay, 88, right? Again, lots of 7 energy, so you could be a life path 7. 7s are coming in tough here. But the problem, you have the divine masculine and the divine feminine. 4 is the emperor, 3 is the empress, right? but together they are this 7. It's this spiritual connection. But I also feel like whoever this person is, they also understand the fact that you deserve something more. Now, whatever they've seen here, if you take a look at this guy over here that's sitting at the table, okay, he has a lotus flower. There's something that this individual has seen from you where you've come up from the mud and now you've exposed your truth here. And what it's coming in as, they value you. This is somebody, look, they have the dog and the cat, right? Where you may be very independent. They may be somebody that's very clingy or vice versa. But it's definitely coming in here as somebody realizing you deserve a lot more than whatever scrub you were with, whatever scrub you were with in your past, or the fact that maybe they were your scrub. That needed a bit of adjustments, but I definitely like the fact that the love is no longer on hold here. They're no longer holding it. They're no longer waiting, right? This is somebody that I feel like is getting ready to take action. And this action could be coming in because of this cosmic surrender. Because again, this is somebody that is realizing your significance. With all these fires, that's your twin flame or your divine union, where the hearts are your relationships, the confusion with the little people, those are your situationships versus relationships. The crystal ball, this is all about spirituality. So your spirituality is what made this person watch you and pause. Part of me feels like they had to pause because they didn't understand maybe the way you were thinking. And now they've gone through the awakening because they always knew that there was something between you that they couldn't take their eyes off of you, to the point that it even impacted the way that they think. You see how the lightning is striking that person's head? It's impacting the way that this person views love. It's impacting the way that this person thinks. The problem is they had to let go of something from their past and be very honest here and express their truth. And their truth is, from the moment that they met you, the moment that they saw you, the moment that they locked eyes on you or they heard you, right? It was something that they can't explain. To the point where they felt like this has to be just fantasy. And then the more that they watched you, they're like, why is somebody not giving this person the world? So somebody here is coming in with this cosmic surrender, okay? With this 36, again, 9 can be a very significant number. It's coming in as an ending. It's coming in as finally this person is understanding that the two puzzle pieces, they're not meant to be apart, but they're meant to be together. And it's about them letting go of control. Remember over here, the pause on love. It's like they had to let go of trying to control their emotions. They had to trust in divine timing, in God's plan, and they really had to trust and completely surrender. Because what you may or may not realize is this person is going through hell in a handbasket. They may be having a lot of headaches. They could be having a lot of heartaches, a lot of confusion, because they're going through these emotional highs and lows. But again, you've triggered them emotionally, because the moment that they locked eyes on you, it's kind of like Freaky Friday where you guys could switch, where now they're emotional, you're logical, right? But this has been a chaotic energy, and whoever this person is, they feel like the more that they watch you without communicating to you, it's making them go through this emotional roller coaster. This new moon or full moon coming up, this could be very significant when it comes to relationships, because somebody is making a decision, is it my head or my heart? But what they don't realize with you is that it is the head and the heart, right? But that whatever was going on between the two of you, there's something that they had to let go of in order for them to compromise, but also for them to clear whatever the soul debt is. Okay, some type of significant karmic completion here. You have the 9, 3 plus 6. There needs to be communication here when it comes to being in a relationship, or communication is going to balance out whatever this person is going through, but they have to be honest with themselves. It starts with them. And when it starts with them, what you're going to realize is this emotional roller coaster, eventually it will end once they take this step into making an action, because the longer that they wait, the more that it prolongs this anxiety. That's part of the problem with this person. And now they're sitting here and they're dreaming about you. They're thinking about you with the calling. There's this very spiritual connection here where they feel like you are their soul mission. This is somebody where if they've breadcrumbed you, or if you have a lack of something, this person wants to come forward and give you everything, because it's the 8. And then it's elevated because it has that extra 0 on it, right? So your person's going through a hot mess express. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're going through your soul mission. You've already awakened to your purpose and to the situation where you're like, hey, I'm going to cordially invite you to come on down to Funky Town and jump on this spiritual invitation. Take a ride on this magic rainbow, this reading rainbow. How about that, right? Because it's something special about you that's getting this person to realize, and it's bringing them closer to God. But I'm telling you, this is somebody here that wants to reciprocate, right? If you only have a banana, I mean, you have a banana, you got a lot of potassium, right? However, if somebody else is over here saying, okay, I'll bring the peach, I'll bring the pomegranate, I'll bring this, all of a sudden you have a whole fruit salad. You've now transformed and transmuted whatever energy you're giving with this person, and it's turned into something much, much more. But this is somebody that wants to give to you. This is somebody that is realizing that they want to spend their life with you. Spend my life with you is the song here. They want to spend their life. When it does come to you, they want to share everything. They want to give. They want to be able to experience what it's like to build with somebody, I feel, that is equally yoked. Build with somebody that has their back. This person right now, I feel like they are going through a bit of FOMO, okay? Fear of missing out, right? Or they may be worried that you are alone. Are you alone? Again, 9-1, okay? You either are going to be alone or you're going to take the step to change, right? Somebody here wants to go out. They want to have a good time. But there also is a bit of insecurity when it does come, because now they're sitting here saying, well, they deserve this. How am I going to go offer them this? When in reality, you're like, I didn't ask for this. I asked for that over there. I just asked for you to bring... It sounds kind of funny. I just asked for you to bring a fruit, okay? Or BYOB, all right? Just bring something to the party, right? So it's coming in here as, but I also get that this person is really worried about if it's enough, or what they say to you, or is it going to be confusing? They're worried about confusing you with whatever they say, because this person chooses you. This is coming in as like, congratulations, let's get married. This is that soul selection. That's this person making a determination and taking an action really quickly. This is also about this person wanting to travel with you. Lots of 7s are here. So you could be dealing with somebody that's highly intellectual, but that needed to understand the spiritual component of things in order for them to accept whatever this relationship is. Because this is somebody that adores you. This is somebody that's coming in here saying, I know we have a soul connection, 5 and 7. I know we have a soul connection. I feel this very strongly. Okay, I want to be with you. I want to hold your hands till the end of time. I love you. I've made my decision. This is somebody that's really submitting or surrendering to this cosmic connection where it's making them make decisions that they typically wouldn't. 5D, it's coming in with a 5, 55. The life path 5 can be significant, right? But it's all about communicating this significant partnership. And I feel like the communication within this side of the partnership has been the one thing that this person's not been able to do. But they're going through this emotional roller coaster because they keep watching you instead of just telling you. I want to be with you. I had to learn a lesson. I've completed my lesson, right? Show me. What else do we need to know here? This is somebody has been doing their research and really does want to come forward because they feel like either you had a false twin or they had a false twin, 3811, right? There could have been communication where you felt like that was your infinite, right? Think about the number 8, that infinite energy. But in reality, there wasn't. There was a false twin here. There was an illusionary connection that could have came in and confused things and broke your heart, or even for them. And that's why it was a different type of love. So you may offer a different type of love than this person is used to. People don't want to acknowledge this, but if all you've seen growing up is people that are in unhappy relationships, if you meet somebody who makes you happy, it's going to confuse you because that's not your version of love that you grew up with. Your version of love that you've seen is a complete opposite. Now, let's flip it. You guys are on the other side right now. You're like, but I'm not like that. But I'm not like that. Well, congratulations. Here's a gold star for you. Go ahead and pin it on your jacket. Go ahead and pin it on your blazer for us. The reason that you're not like that is because you've already spiritually ascended. But not everybody has spiritually ascended yet. And I feel like whoever this person is, I fall apart. This person, there's a lot of broken energy here. Pay attention. You could have broken a glass. You could have broken a mirror. There's some type of curse here that either this person is letting go of somebody who was a false twin, or you are letting go of a false twin so that this energy can come in. Because whatever it is, your third eye is completely open, okay? It's coming in as an 8. You have 11, you have 8, okay? Because the reality is they had to balance out their third eye in order for them to be in this partnership. Because you are somebody that sees things very differently. You are somebody that is very spiritual. It doesn't matter if you're a reader, if you're not a reader, if you're whoever you are, you have a level of spirituality to you that's embedded in your DNA. That's why her head is an entire eye. Because you see things very clearly. You provide a lot of protection, but the problem is if this person is the caterpillar, they have to become the butterfly in order for the two of you to be with one another. And the thing about you is that you see beyond the caterpillar. You see the caterpillar, but you're like, hey, I know what a caterpillar turns into. That caterpillar is going to become the butterfly. It's only a matter of time because you have foresight here, right? You have the inner vision. You have the inner knowing that what's on the bottom will go to the top here once it's ready. But again, I also feel like in order for this person to reciprocate this type of energy, they had to go through their awakening. They had to. They had to awaken to the truth. And part of this, what you may or may not realize, is that there's a level of silence that could have been embedded between the two of you, but this silence occurred because this person needed to heal. 24/6, right? You have another 62 here, which is 8. But again, they had to heal their relationship with themselves in order to stabilize that. Because if they're not balanced in their masculine and their feminine energy, they're not going to be able to be a good partner for you. Now, also kind of dope, but those of you guys that did grab the cards, if you look closely, inside the third eye, what's in the background, it's actually the tiger. So in this pause, right, there is a pause here because they're watching. What you don't realize is this person is gaining the courage, but also tigers watch for a period of time. And I feel like there's a lot of protection here with their heart, or you are healing. There's some component of you that is healing. And I feel like whoever this individual is, they're watching you from a distance heal. They're watching you from a distance be very balanced, be very poised. And this is somebody, again, they're watching you heal. This is somebody that's sitting here saying, are you ready? My dog days are over. Listen, I'm over the partying. I'm over this. I want to go if I want to party, I want to go party with you. Like, let's go have a good time, right? It's something about this person needing to create the balance in their life. And in balance, that's where they find this peace. But I also feel like part of the thing here is they had to ground their energy. And in grounding their energy, it was about taking that action to heal. Somebody here may have like heart issues. I hope this hasn't happened to anybody. I pray that it hasn't. But it seems like I always say, like, people can die from a heartbreak, right? Like, there's something here where somebody needed to take the time to heal. They could have recently had a scare. And they needed to be ready. Because the reality is this. You and them have this very universal love. You have your flamingos. Somebody could be into dancing. Okay? But again, it's about this inner peace. It's about this level of all-encompassing love here. You have whatever was the problem, right? 4 + 1, 41, that's 5. 5 is conflict. 5 is, I don't want to be tied down. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. However, you have this universal love that's coming in here as this 6, the 7 plus the 8, right? This person has now rationalized, they now are understanding the connection between the spiritual and the physical. And in the spiritual and the physical, that's where you get the 8. Thank you. Can I come in? Hello? Did anybody hear that? When you're able to combine the spiritual with the physical, that's when you get that all infinite type of love. But it's that in any sense. If you're looking at something from a higher perspective, the micro and the macro, right? But there's somebody here that feels this infinite fulfillment, and they feel this fulfillment because you complement this person in a manner that maybe they didn't think. This is coming in here as a sacred union where this person wants forever. But again, they also know that you've been emotionally starved here, right? There's been broken promises. There's been silent treatments. Little did they know, though, in the silent treatment, you were actually healing. If there was a third party interference, right? I mean, again, that's why this person was unable or incapable of reciprocating. And then, of course, Enzo's snoring. Or maybe they had a lot of unspoken feelings, right? But all of this was to increase this person to grow. And the reality is, receipts never lie and karma never forgets. So this person, whoever they were, they're getting a taste of their own medicine. And in this taste of their own medicine, they're going through this significant rebirth cycle here. And again, you see the caterpillar, you see the butterflies. That may be very significant right now. And it is a bit rocky, right? If you take a look at the water here, it's a bit choppy. However, this person is going through a significant rebirth. And in this rebirth, it's allowing them to break the obstacles. It's allowing them the protection to do what they need to do. It's allowing them to split so that they can see the physical and the metaphysical. They also have people here that are helping them. I can't wait for you guys to get the cards because I don't know if you can see, but I like put like little aliens and things in really random places because I think aliens are in the water. I know they're in the water. So just wanted to throw that out there. But again, it's like something extraterrestrial, whatever they're going through, but it is a cleanse. Now, Cat Williams said it. Water is the only place that the devil cannot access you. And he's 100% right. If you're somebody that likes to go swimming, I had a client that said, I love swimming, but I've not swam. Guess what? That's because the devil tapped into you. You need to go swimming. You have to break those things that stop you from doing what you typically do. And in this process, there is this significant Phoenix rising and there is this new start. You have somebody here that wants to say, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I know that I've broken this, okay? This is somebody that may want to send you a lot of messages, but they also know that they have to take responsibility for the obstacles or for the adversities that they've caused. Whether this is somebody who lost their temper, whether this is somebody who broke something before it could begin here, this is somebody that wants to come forward and say to you, I made a mistake, okay? Listen, I'm trying to let go. I completely apologize for my actions. It's always been you. I don't know why I didn't say that sooner, right? Now this person is sitting here and they're trying to acknowledge the fact that even for some of them, they could have been very insecure. For some of you, there's somebody here that had a bigger head. Like they thought that they were better than what they really were because it was all inflated ego without doing the work. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you think you're a cat and in reality, you're a tiger. Why? Because you've already completed your lesson. You already understand partnership. You already have forgiven your family, this person, to the point where you've increased your self-love. And increasing your self-love, when learning to love yourself and your inner child, it's also significantly increased the vibration of your intuition, the way you're able to transform, just even accepting certain things and accepting the fact it's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to say no. But I also feel like too, in this surrender, there's a lot of gratitude here and compassion when it does come to this situation, because there is a major lesson here when it comes to love. And I think that this is just coming in as like this significant activation. What is the truth? The number 7 here is significant. 7 is coming in heavy with inside of this reading. 7 and 5, 5 and 7. Because I feel like the obstacle is this person may be very intelligent, but how they think, they may not understand how you think, or vice versa. Hold on. Oh, come on. Like the struggle is real trying to pick these cards up with nails. But yeah, man, you guys have this soul contract where this is a predestined union, okay? It is. You have a whole soul family here that's waiting for you. You have a whole soul tribe. They could have even told their family and friends about you, about how they want to come together, how they want to show you that they want to prove. Okay, 1173 could be significant, that they want this reset when it does come to you because they want to negotiate. They want to see if they can bring a level of balance, right? Temperance, that's 14. 1 plus 4 is 5, right? Balancing between the action, but also having a level of restriction. How do you take action while you're restricting yourself? You do it by creating almost like the policy and procedure to something. This is somebody that wants to say, I'm sorry, I hurt you. And the truth is, I had to unmask myself. The truth is, you and I were always meant to be with each other. You're all that I need to get by here. I don't need anybody else. You are my family. My friends want to meet you. We love you. There's something here where whoever this individual is, it's funny, ghosted is in reverse. This is an individual that doesn't want to be alone anymore. They know that you may be running from them, okay? I got the J on with the Cinderella. Cinderella, watch that slipper, right? But it's something here where there needed to be a little bit of separation because somebody had to go from this immaturity into somebody that was stable. And for a lot of you, if you've stayed with this person even during their time apart, they were also developing their finances here with this 28. because I feel like you and this person mirrored each other inside and out. Another 11, you could be a life path 11. You could be born on the 11th. All right, let's get into your reading. What I do want to know is I want to know about what do they say to their family about you. I also want to know what is their insecurities in your relationship. What are they insecure about? Because I feel like that gives a level of understanding. Because if you're over here like this alien, right, where you're exposing your truth, that you're so comfortable in your own weirdness, right? It's like there's this duality to you. There's the light and the dark. It's like this person maybe needed to understand what your light and what your dark is. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Besides, I mean, come on, we're all friends here, right? As above, so below. Go ahead and give that like, right? I appreciate it. What's their energy? What's this person's energy? Okay. This person is changing their environment. Your personality creates your personal reality, but your personal reality also can directly impact or change. Like if you don't like your personality, then you must change your personal personality. To change your personality, you must change your personal reality. Say that 5 times fast. So this person had to change their mindset, or they're in the process of changing their mindset. What is this external energy? If they have external energy around them, what is their energy towards them? If it's karmic, whatever it is, what is their energy towards them? Okay, they're it's a completely different energy. Somebody here is waiting to communicate. Hold on one sec. But there's also somebody that's like waiting. There's somebody here that's waiting for communication, but at the same point in time, this person, there's something that's over. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. There's something here that is ending, but it could be something that hasn't necessarily been communicated as of yet. I want to find out what this person is insecure about, because I think that that's important. And I also want to find out what they said to their family and their friends about you. Because there's a lot of growth here, I feel like, in who you are versus who they are. All right. By the way, all of this is going to be available on the extended. The extended is available on the website. The link for that will be in the comment section below. But what I'm also going to do is I will also include a link up here at the top where you guys can click and it will take you straight there. It's great because we take a deep dive into your person's psyche and we get the nuts and the bolts of what exactly is going on in your relationship at this time. All right, let's keep going. What are they thinking about heavily? What are they thinking about heavily? Woo, somebody here wants to marry you, your divine connection. They feel like you are everything to them. This is a very beautiful energy. This is somebody that wants to set the record straight. Again, you're coming in with the 11. This is also about somebody that's thinking about their truth. They're thinking about how they can be charismatic, how they can approach you, what you're going to say to them. This is somebody that may want to catch up to you. For some of you, parrots could be significant. Kind of funny, but we were sitting at my son's football practice and all these birds flew over the top of us. And my dad's like, what the hell are those? Are those parrots? I'm like, dude, no, they were parrots. So I don't know why that just randomly came in, that somebody wants to tell you something or there's something here that needs to be expressed. What is their energy towards the collective right now? What is their energy towards the collective? They're fixated, okay? There is a heavy fixation when it does come to you. Now, it's funny because the devil is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. What number is 6? The Lovers. They're focused on you. They're focused, they're fixated to the point where I feel like they're fixated because they need to say something, right? It's almost like that energy, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. It's that same type of energy coming in here. Okay. What does the collective not see coming? What does the collective not see coming with this person that they need to be aware of? They are going to send you some type of message here, and it may seem like not a lot, but what you're going to realize is it's something completely different. That small message, it's actually the star. It's a wish fulfillment here. Wow. If you and this person have gone through a tower moment, or if you've gone through a tower moment yourself, for some of you, this is a brand new person coming in here. For others of you, this is your twin that had a lobotomy and they're coming back as a normal, decent human being. But for others of you, this is somebody brand new that you don't even expect. And what is this person's overall intentions with the collective right now? Okay. At first, they may want to be friends with you, but they want to talk to you. But also, too, with the 3, it's all about a reunion. So there's something here where they want to talk to you or they want to communicate something to you at this moment. So I'm really excited. All right, guys. With that being said, this is your love reading. Spiritual Infusion 1111. For those of you guys that are coming on down to Funky Town, please select the link in the comment section below. It will take you right to where you guys can view the reading. Also, I just want to let you guys know our money oil, our love oil, and our tiger's blood, all of this is available on the website. The tiger's blood is great for opening up your third eye, protection, grounding. I mean, this stuff, like when I say protection, this provides a level of protection that is unheard of. And the money oil and also the love, all of this is made with sweet almond oil. The love oil has all natural pheromones in it. So it will attract and it will change based on your own body chemistry. It will smell different on everybody, and everybody loves the way that this smells. And as you guys can see, I do use these. Obviously, you guys see my favorite, which is the tiger's blood. But yeah, if you want to book a personal reading or if you want to check out anything on the website, we are still doing the percentage off. We back 11 and it ends today. So with that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your love and support. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.